Hey guys, today I got a tutorial on the Super 3x3x5 cuboid. In my last video, someone requested that I should make a step-by-step tutorial on how to solve it. So I figured why not, because there's only one on YouTube, I think, by Origami Minecraft. So let's go ahead and get into it. So what he does is he solves the skeleton first, and then the centers, and then after he gets this part back together, what he'll do is he'll do the corner drop and the vertical swap. And that's a lot of algorithms to memorize, and my way of solving this requires no algorithms except the ones you learn from your 3x3. And it doesn't matter what method you can use, any method's good. You can use roux. I mean, it really does not matter what method you use. As long as you know how to solve a 3x3, you can probably solve this. Okay, so first of all, what you want to do is look around for your white center, and I see that it's right here. And what you want to focus on is not these extended pieces, and not these inner pieces right here, but the skeleton, just like Origami Minecraft. But you're going to see that we solve it a bit different. So you see that we have this white and green, so you want to put the white with this white center. So you're going to be making the white cross. So you're going to put this white here and another white here, and then you're going to line it up with this center, which is green. So you got the green and white, and now you want to find another white, which is orange, and you see that it's above this thing, so you can just bring it down, and then you have two edges, and then you just want to bring this edge down since it's already got blue on it. Oh, whoops, hit the camera there. And then you see that you have this blue matched up with the center, and then this orange matched up with that, and then the green matched up with that, and then the red's in the right spot, but it's flipped, so just gonna put that back in place. So now you see that I've got my white cross here, and and you want to make sure the centers are all lined up, because if not, a parity-like thing will happen. And that's another thing, you'll never get an edge parity with this way of solving it, or at least I haven't yet, and I've done a bunch of solves on it. Out of focus there a little bit. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the beginner's method just in case you do. So you just want to find a corner and put it in its correct way, so it's a little locky. So you see that this fits in right here, and then and then now you need to find this corner, and I think you see where I'm going with this, and then you just do the middle layer, and then your OLL, and then your PLL, and then after that you're pretty much done. If you don't know what OLL and PLL is, it's okay. It doesn't really make a difference. OLL is solving the yellow layer, and then PLL is just doing the last layer, which is this part right here on the 3x3. So that's all that is. But I'm just gonna do the whole thing just so y'all can, see how to do it. And I'll probably leave an annotation letting you know if you've already got this part where to go to. So let's see. Okay, so that goes right there. And you can do F2L on this, which is what I do, and I average about 5 minutes on here, so which is actually pretty good. I know Crazy Bad Cuber, it takes him about 5 minutes too. I'm not sure what way he solves that. I never really paid attention, but okay, so just ignore the rest of these yellows. I'm gonna just move those out of the way so you can get a better idea. So this would be like the little L that happens on a 3x3 in the OLL stage. So I use 2 looks, so you would just do your 2 look algorithm to get it, to get the yellow cross on top. And once you get the yellow cross, you see that you got this, and then these, and you just do that little up, over, down, over, up, over, down algorithm. And then this is anti-soon, so I perform it a little bit differently. I kind of made up this algorithm, but, you know. And, you know, you just apply that. Or if you know all the OLLs, go ahead and apply it. I just use the beginner's method OLL because I don't want to mess anything up because it's a little locky on this cube. So for the beginner's method, you probably look for headlights like this. And then, oh, holy crap, I didn't even do the middle layer. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that. I totally forgot to do the middle layer. How stupid of me, huh? This guy, it's because I'm used to doing F2L, and I used to it already being done. So the orange, let's just go ahead and put in the red and blue. I hate the beginner's method so much. Okay, so what did that bring out? The orange and green, so I hope you don't mind if I'm rushing through this. I mean, there's not really much to it. Okay, so now I'm going to put in this one, of course. And you really got to pay attention to what the colors are. It's okay if, like, first you start out moving these little things around and stuff to see what the color is. That's what I used to do, but now I really don't need to. So I should have only this left. And alright, so I'm pretty sure I got all the middle layer. Okay, so now you're just going to do your OLL. I do 2-look, so just do the 2-look algorithm for that. Get your white cross. I know this OLL, so then once you get your yellow side solved, you look for headlights, or at least most people do, or you can just do your PLL algorithm, and then you just apply that little corner swapping algorithm, and then see what you got here. And then you just do that last step. For me, it's B perm. Yeah, B perm. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so now what you should have is your 3x3 skeleton solved. So my battery's running a little low, so I'm actually gonna go charge it up, and I'll get back to you soon. But I know Origami Minecraft, just one more thing before I go, he solves the centers. Or first he puts all these back and then does the centers and then fixes these, which I don't understand, because you should put these in order and then fix the centers, which is how I solve it. But I'm going to come back to you after my battery charges. It's really low. So once you have that done, you know, just follow the next step in the video. Okay guys, so I'm back and I've charged the battery, so now I'm gonna show you the rest of the steps. So once you've got this outer skeleton done right here, and you have the skeleton of the 3x3 solved, what you're gonna be doing is solving these extended layers right here. So what you're gonna want to do is when you make a white cross, obviously you use the white. So I'm just gonna use the white. So you want to find the white and orange edge, this extended, put it up to match it up, and you're gonna break this, but you're gonna move this out of the way. Okay, so you see how I'm doing that? So the biggest mistake you're gonna make on this part, out of focus there, is turning this and then turning this out of the way. You don't want to turn this layer. You want to turn this circle. That way, when you put this back down, you won't have damaged anything by turning this. So once you've got your orange and white in, what you want to do is find the orange and yellow since it's opposite, and you put it up with this one, and then move the circle. That way you won't damage anything. So once you got all that done, you want to make a 3 by 1 block just like this and put it in there, and then put one in here. So hold on one second. Okay, so out of focus. So you see, I usually just do a orange and then put it in because it really doesn't matter in the long run. You'll get more experience on how to solve it once you start doing it a little bit more. But you can see that you need orange, blue, and white. So I see that that piece is right here, and you just want to match it up with this edge, which happens to be right here. So you bring it up to pair them up, move the circle, and then move it back down. So that way you don't damage your skeleton. And then you want to find the other edge, which is right here. And since it's on the same thing, or the same face, you can't just, match it up. You have to bring it out of the way. And then you can bring this circle over like this. That way when you bring it back down, it matches these up. Or you can move this circle out of the way, and then you could pair it up like this. But the biggest mistake you're going to make is like turning one up, and instead of turning this circle, turn this. You just got to be conscious not to do that, because that's where the mistakes happen. So what you want to do is you're going to want to insert it like this. You're going to bring this down, this side down like this, and then you're going to bring this over with the circle twice like this. So that way when you bring it back up, you haven't damaged your skeleton and brought that in. So you bring this down and then this over, and then bring it back up, and that'll pair that up. So now you see that you need the orange and green, so you just find the edge in the center or in the corner, and then you're gonna match them up, move this circle, and do it back. And I'm sorry I'm putting so much emphasis on the circle, but I mean I just don't want y'all to make mistakes, because I'm trying to make a good tutorial, and that's the part where you're gonna screw up the most right there, is moving this up and then moving this layer, which I hope you guys don't make, but you just gotta be smart and make sure to move the extended layers like that. So now you want to do the same thing. You want to bring this down, this over, and then this back up. And then you have this layer completed right here. So now you're just going to repeat the process for the red. So I have the red and yellow right here. So I'm just going to put the red and white right here like that. And then you want to get any corners or edges out of the way. And then you just want to make the 3 by 3 by 1 blocks, or 3 by 1 blocks, and then insert them just like you did the orange, which I'm just going to do real quick. It shouldn't take very long at all. So let's see. Oh, okay. So now I just got one more to pair up, and you just got to be conscious of how to move the circle. See, I'm doing it really advanced, and I would just kind of move one thing at a time and one circle at a time until you really get used to it. Or if you think you're ready to handle it, go right ahead. But anyway, now you see we have it back into the cuboid form, and these two are solved. So now all you got to solve is the centers. So practically these are just like 5 by 5 centers. So what you want to do is make 3 by 3 by 1 blocks. 3 by 1 blocks, just like we did up here. But there's a different way of doing it. See, what you want to do is you want to bring this out of the way, because what we're going to be doing is bringing this up. So if there's one right here, first of all, what you got to look at here. Sorry, we're out of focus here a little bit. But anyway, what you want to look at here is the white. So I always start with the white face just because that's usually what you do. So what you're going to do is bring this up, and then you want to create a 3x1 block. You bring this edge over, and then you have this 3x1 block. And then you just keep on doing it. This is the molded piece, by the way. If you watched my last video, you know that I molded a piece. So I'm just going to take that out real quick and show you how that went. So I did spray paint it, but it came off a little bit. So here's the pieces. So it turned out really good, except for an air bubble got in there. Here, let me try to focus. There. So you can see that it did turn out really good, but the air bubble got right there again, so that's why it turned out like that. So, you know, but that's totally okay. I mean, it still works good, and I'm probably just going to keep it in there. I wish I had some dye so I could have dyed it white, but they had every color but white. That's what amazes me. Okay, so now I see I could bring this white right here, and then since you have this corner, you can just match the corner up, move it out of the way, and bring it back down. So now you want to bring this corner up, out of the way, and then back down. So now what you want to do is you want to, you see you can match this corner up with this, and you just want to bring that corner down to match it up like this, and then bring it out of the way. Bring it out of the way, that way when you bring it back up, it won't take it with it. So now to insert it, you can either bring this side up and then put it back down, or you can put it in, over twice, and then back up. And it's that is what I do, but it's probably simpler to go up and then put it in and then over. If you know how to do 5x5 centers, this should be a breeze. You just got to apply it differently. That's the only thing. So now you just got to create your last one. So you bring this corner up and then out of the way and then back down. And then you would find the last corner, which is right here. Bring it down, over, and then bring this back up. Okay, so now so now what you should do to get the last one in is this, because it's a lot more simpler. But if you think you're ready for this, or just think this is better and it's easy for you, you want to line this up with the soft side, go over, or go down, over, over, up, and then it'll solve that. And then you just want to keep doing that all the way around. So now you see you have a blue edge piece, up, put it in, and then you want to bring another edge piece down, and then you just want to match the corners and the edges up. Okay, so I see what I can do here. And then, you know, you just want to insert it like so. And then just bring that up. And then you see you have these two solved. So that's pretty good. So now you're on your last two centers. So your goal here is to do the same thing. Okay, so you have a 3x1 block. Get anything else out of the way. Like these two corners can stay, but you don't want another edge in here. So what you're going to do, you see you have this edge messed up, so you're going to bring that over like that. And if you have a case where you have one edge to swap, just bring it up, over, and back down. And then what you want to do is bring this corner and match it up with this thing, and then put it in. And if you have everything but two corners left, position your corners to where they're like this. Go up, over, down, and then you should have a full green block, and then this. And then what you want to do there is you want to position it to where you have an edge in a corner, and then go up, bring the circle over twice, and then back down. And then you'll have to move this over, and you see that you can pair this corner up, and then you can move it back down. And then your super 3x3x5 will be solved. So there actually is another case that I want to go over, and it's when you have something like, Here, let me see if I can just try to get it real quick. Pretty sure I can. That's probably the wrong thing. Hold on. Yeah, but anyway, what I was gonna show you is with the corner is over here. So if this part's yellow and then this corner over here is blue, you just bring this one up to match it up and bring it in. Okay, well, I want to do this to make it just a little bit easier. And well, if you're done, that's great, but I suggest watching the rest of the video just to get a general idea on how to do it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get it in that case and then come back to you when I'm finished, just to show you, because this could happen. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so that didn't take long at all. In fact, it hasn't even been 30 seconds yet. Right when I turned it off, I figured it out. So here's the case, and it could happen on the opposite side too, where you have 2 yellows here and then 2 blues and a yellow. But here's where I'm going to perform it. So you might see that after you've done that, this corner's in the way, and you can't bring this one over here because then you'll mess up this whole block right here. So what you want to do is you just want to bring this corner up, and then you want to move it in like that. So let's just recap. So you just want to match this corner up and move this one out of the way like this, and then you just want to move the circle back like that, and then position your corners like you did earlier, up, over, down, and then just put the big part, the part that has 2 of whatever color you're trying to complete, and then just go up, over, over, down, and then it should be where you can just line it up and put it in. So after that, your super 3x3x5 cuboid should be solved. So I hope this tutorial helped you guys, and that's my way of solving it. And you should never ever have a parity when you're solving this, because you solve it like a 3x3 right here, and then you just solve these in the center. So there's really not a chance for the parity to occur. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys. You know, throw up a like if you want. It really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. And if you don't mind, subscribe. You know, that's obviously how my channel gets more popular, and that's what I'm trying to work on. If you have a request, just put it in the comment section. I have many more cubes in this 3x3x5, but that's just the first video I put up. So if you want a special request as a video, just put it in the comment section, and I'll try to do it as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, guys.